This is the European Week for Life here in the European Parliament in Brussels. Debates are being held on abortion, or so-called sexual and reproductive health, euthanasia, and stem cell research. Here's what some members of the European Parliament and international activists have to say.
The Commission spends billions of euro, taxpayers' money, to promote or even to provide abortion around the globe. It is, of course, highly illoyal to the countries where that kind of practices, supported by the EC politically and financially, are usually illegal. But it is also highly illoyal to the member states and the EU taxpayers, because there is no consensus on abortion and no common position on this highly moral, crucial issue of contemporary politics.
I have the impression that the definition of reproductive health and rights works like a Russian matryoshka. Do you know what is it? One definition composed of several definitions, including other definitions. And it was this is also the result of our discussion today. The issue became very popular in 2002, 10 years ago, when the EU Commission drafted a regulation for aid for policies and action on reproductive and sexual health and rights in developing countries. And since 10 years, we need to fight abortion providers, which are funded by the EU Commission with our taxpayer money, because the directive was finally adopted.
Member of European Parliament, Ms. Lashik, why are we funding abortion around the world, in developing countries especially?
Well, I'm horrified that Europe is still continuing to fund those programs under the coverage of those ambiguous terms like sexual health and reproductive rights, which, according to WHO definition, is including abortion. And it is clear that by doing so, we do support abortion. And I've been to Cairo conference and Cairo +5 conference in New York. I was horrified that also in many member state delegations, International Planned Parenthood Federation people were sitting as official representatives of national delegations. And their representative, the main speaker, when she took floor in the plenary, she said, next time we will overturn the whole vote in the UN on this abortion issue, and we will win. So, in fact, the European Parliament, as you know, is an elected body of 27 member states, and not all members are pro-life at all here. Many are very liberal, socialist, Greens and United Left, and when they unite, they enforce the solution or the decision of this parliament the way I don't like at all. So I think we have to come with clear definitions. We have to tell people, also our electorate, when they elect people to the European Parliament, they should ask first, how are you going to vote about life, about protection of the unborn child, about the family, and then to vote for any candidate. This is the future. It is, of course, a lot of work to do.
Because it does in fact involve abortion, and indeed it does in fact involve contraception, and there is an agenda to reduce the population in Africa rather than reduce poverty in Africa. And obviously it's out of step with the mandate of EU, because EU, given its principles of conferral and principles of subsidiarity, anything that includes abortion is out of step. You know, abortion hurts women. It's not in the interest of women. No woman would deliberately go in for an abortion, but it's simply because abortion sort of offers an immediate relief to them, and because many of them are unaware of what it involves. Women are not told the truth.
My body is my body, but when
I was raped. There was a father, he was the rapist, I was a mother, but there was a third person growing in my womb, and that was my child. And my child had rights to live. And if I may cite the Declaration of the Rights of the Child, it says that the child, by reason of his physical and mental immaturity, needs special safeguards and care, including legal protection before as well as after birth. And so I'm here today to stand up for the rights of children. I believe in human rights, and human rights for the child that is still growing in the womb.
I found the debate today very instructive, especially the lady from Africa, who gave a very clear expose on the abuse of the African confidence by the European Union, whereby the European Union is financing abortion, financing sterilization, contraception. It seems that they are following the same policy of the American government, which was put together in 1973 to cull down the African population so that the mineral resources may be put to good use for the Western powers. I think that the debate today could have been more active. People could have vented more views about what they experience in the world today. But the bottom line is, I believe, it was very instructive. The lady from Germany also spoke about the so-called menstrual regulation, which is a fallacious way of describing abortion on demand, and how the people who are promoting these movements in the European Union are actually deceiving the people. They're deceiving them, talking about a health procedure which in reality is abortifacient. And this I find as a lying policy that deceives the people and brings about the culling, especially, as one member from the parliament expressed today, bringing about the systematic murder of baby girls.
A distinction needs to be made, what actually has led to maternal mortality. And I think when it comes to maternal mortality, truths have to be told. Why there is a high rate of maternal mortality in Africa is because of the primary health care. Women are not informed on things they need to know about antenatal care, because even the preborn deserves care, and every doctor swears a Hippocratic oath that really you are dealing with two patients. You're dealing with the mother and the unborn or preborn child.
So a clean health policy that will exclude abortion, contraception, sterilization, but promote the correct growth of the family institution. Without the family, there will be no society. And to promote indiscriminately, as they are doing today, abortion, contraception, sterilization, we want to do immensely more harm than good. So then, a comprehensive health system that will promote life, promote family, not promote death or promiscuity.